Let me start by doing this. Now, who can guess what was that? It is very necessary for me to put that as in my introduction. That is the effect of one of my therapy in order to stop the progression of kidney disease. So please write your comments below on what was that and what causes, what do you think, what therapy causing or producing that sound. Thank you. So without wasting your time, let us begin. What is IgA nephropathy? IgA nephropathy is an autoimmune disease that our body produces an immunoglobulin and will bind a complex in a sugar molecule, producing an immune complex and then depositing into the mesangium of the cells, causing damage of the kidney, resulting in a loss of kidney function. That is IgA nephropathy. The very first event that happens in IgA nephropathy was an increase in cytosolic calcium, an increase in intracellular calcium that is produced by an outside stimulus. And this increase will result in a kidney failure. The very first step in the disease process is the imbalance of the electrochemical gradients in the cell. The inside the cell, the intracellular portion, is a negative 70 millivolts in the neurons. It is negative 95 in the cardiac muscle, and the outside is more positive charges. The first autoimmune mechanisms of contributing the pathogenesis of your kidney, how your kidney is damaged. So like I said earlier, it starts with the increase in calcium ions inside the cells. Once this calcium is increased, it has now a very good binding affinity to a protein kinase molecule called calcium calmodulin dependent protein kinase 4. This CAMK4 will bind to calcium, resulting the phosphorylations of a lot of proteins. This is also resulting the productions of interleukin 6 to the different cells of the body. Productions of interleukin 6. Now interleukin 6 is the main cytokines, pro-inflammatory cytokines that initiates the autoimmune response. This interleukin 6 will bind to glycoprotein 130 receptor and interleukin 6 receptor to activate the autoimmune switch. The autoimmune switch is called the Janus kinase 2 signaling and transducer, signaling of transducer and transcription 3 pathway. Once this JAK2 STAT3 is activated, there will be a disruption of the genes C1GA LT1 genes and also an overexpression of ST6GAL NAC2 genes. The disruption and overexpression of these two genes promotes the production of a galactose deficient IgA1, where the name IgA nephropathy is coming from. So the autoimmune switch will cause the disruption and overexpression of these two genes, resulting a production of galactose deficient IgA1. The galactose deficient IgA1, the structure of this immunoglobulin, there is a hinge region here. These two, this side here is the composed of galactose sugar, while the other side is sialic acid content, sialic acid, and there is a reduction of galactose in this hinge region. That's why it is called galactose deficient. So being deficient in galactose, it is now vulnerable to react with N-acetyl galactosamine. So this binding is called aberrant or abnormal O glycosylation, which is exactly the same process with the cancer cell formation. And this immune complex glycoform IgA1 immune complex will settle and will be deposited into the mesangium of your kidney. Once it is deposited, your body will respond thinking that this complex is foreign to you. So your body is trying to defend yourself. So your body will activate C3 complement. The C3 complement is activated. Once this C3 is activated, the resulting action is lysis, destruction of the immune complex. This immune complex will be destroyed, but since it is deposited in the mesangium of your cells, your mesangium cells is also destroyed, causing a scar formation, resulting in a loss of kidney function. And that is how your immune complex is produced. So thank you. I will continue the other three mechanisms. These are non-autoimmune. I know you're familiar only with autoimmune, but there are actually other three mechanisms that will destroy your kidney. So please subscribe if you want to know, and click the notification bell so that you will be notified early when I release the next three mechanisms on how. It is very important to know this so that you have an idea on how to address, on how to stop the progression, and how to slow down the progression of the disease so that you can live longer. Okay, so thank you very much.